Yeah. I mean, I think sometimes it's probably hard to extrapolate too much, when a guy just goes down there in the Senior Bowl for 3 days and, has a couple snaps and well, you're making a projection based off of that. So, again, we'll see how that goes. I mean, if a guy can put his hand on the ball, then okay, what does that look like? Then the communication that's involved with it. So, again, when a player walks in the building, we'll put things on his plate, see what they can handle, and see how quickly they can adapt and adjust to what we're asking them to do.
Nick, was the your interaction with this kid at the Senior Bowl, was this sort of like the coup de grace on top from what y'all seen on the tape, or was this sort of like put the period behind, this is the way you want him on your draft board?
Yeah, I mean, I think we grade the player in the fall and you assign a grade, and there wasn't a lot of variation or deviation after the season. I think one thing you have to be careful about is, okay, you spent all this time in the fall, and then, okay, you start making adjustments or changes based on Senior Bowl and all that. So I think our scouts, their grades were pretty consistent throughout. So you're just evaluating the player, evaluating the performance. Honestly, I'd be careful to put too much stock in the Senior Bowl either way, because, again, it's a short snapshot, small snapshot. So, but everything is all encompassing at the end. Tape, Senior Bowl, combine, pro day, workout, if you do a visit, those Zoom, whatever the case may be. So you try to accumulate as much information and create a profile on the player as possible, and then just try to take that information and say, here's what we think we have in the player, understanding, there might be some deviation or variation when they get here. So it's all part of the process, all part of the evaluation.